News and views from the best voices in our game. Subscribe to the Cricket News YouTube channel and press the bell icon for unparalleled cricket coverage.
Let's come back to talk about Wriddhiman Saha. And what do you make of these two separate events? Because him and the retirement talk with Dravid
Okay,
that he has
there
mentioned
are
is a different
there
thing.
are several points about Saha. First,
Yeah.
whether he should have been dropped. That
Yeah.
is the first point. I think
Yeah.
it's a fair
Yeah.
call because see, there are three wicket keepers of whom you have to pick two,
Yeah.
not three. Ideally, given BCCI's budget, they can always carry three, but that's another separate issue.
Yeah.
Um, so essentially, they had to pick two. Pant makes it because of his batting and improved wicket keeping. And between the two others, they given that they want to invest in the future, they went for the 28-year-old, I think, wicket keeper the younger wicket keeper who doesn't get injured a lot ahead of the injury-prone senior wicket keeper, which is fine. Saha won't be around in say 3 years time.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have pointed out Rohit Sharma's age, but Rohit Sharma is a batter. Saha is a wicket keeper. A
Yeah.
35-year-old batter is not the same as a 38-year-old wicket keeper. Now
True.
the next point, how the communication. Yes, this is how professional setups should work. A cricketer should have absolute clarity about what the team management and the selectors think of him,
Yeah.
so that he can also plan on his future, whether he wants to continue with cricket, whether he wants to pursue an alternate career. That
Yeah.
clarity is always important. And I think the way it was conveyed was very professional. However, it should probably have come from the selectors and not the coach. But then they may choose someone. It's their choice whom they may use to convey that message. Or Dravid might have taken the call. But I think the clarity was excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. It might have come from a place of them having played together before,
Mhm.
and that sort of bond between a player and a coach probably might be different. So yeah, uh, upon that, of course, a lot of talk post that is also about this really disastrous communication, and not even communication, disastrous threat. I mean, I read a tweet somewhere that empathy died 1,000 deaths when someone actually threatens you on the day you have not been selected in the India team. You're talking about your retirement, and then that conversation happens. I mean, where are we going with this? With this sort of a place where the journalists who talk about the sport have this sort of power to do something and then not be affected at all or not be punished at all for that particular thing.
They may still be punished, for all you know. One
We,
can
we
only
don't
hope.
know
I don't
who,
know. Yeah.
officially, we don't know who he is or she is.
No, it doesn't matter who they are, but
Yeah.
I'm sure Saha has his reasons for not going public with the name. But I hope that I'm not sure whether it's too much to hope that BCCI intervenes and finds out who the journalist is and takes
Yeah.
necessary steps. I hope that happens. My stance has generally been almost always been pro player.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, or essentially, since this seems to be someone very powerful, my stance has always been uh, in a power balance. My stance has always been uh, in support of the one at the receiving end,
Should
and
be,
that is
because there
till
really
this
is
day.
yeah, yeah, given the conversation, there really isn't any point to look the other way and say, okay, there might be a call taken considering the other person as well, but there really isn't something to think about that. We do hope some action is taken on this particular incident.